let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Well, this one time, I met a guy in San Diego who pretty much almost mugged us. Not like this, though. Much better. So it's 2015, and a group of us filmmakers are at the Student Television Network Competition and Convention. Now this is the story where these two and I first really got together, so you can imagine it got pretty crazy. Now this story doesn't only involve us three, but a fourth person. The absolute bro, Chris Morgan. So for this year's competition, we're located at the Grand Hyatt in beautiful San Diego, California. The thing about this location is, of course, that within like a 3 or 4 block radius, it's really nice and nothing is less than $1 million. But as soon as you leave that area, you can see the divide and it just goes downhill. So while tons of stuff happened at the competition, which frankly I'll save for some other videos, one night we decided that we got hungry. Now normally, students would not be allowed to leave the hotel after hours, especially go where we were going. But since we had the bro, Chris Morgan, who just happened to be one of the chaperones for the trip, it was fine. Now you're probably telling yourself, since you're in such a nice place in San Diego, you have to be going to like some sort of 5-star restaurant, right? No. I will say it's not a 5-star restaurant, but it's pretty close. 7-Eleven. Now do you remember the divide that I was talking about before from the $1 million residential area to the less than? Yeah, so we had to cross that, which was no big deal, but you can see a difference in the people as well as the location. So we're walking, everything seems fine, until Jake starts talking to someone. Oh, and I'd like to think that this would go smoothly, but it didn't. So some real sketchy guy comes up to Jake and asks if he wants to see a magic trick. Now of course, we tell Jake that the only magic trick he's going to show is how to beat your face in and steal your wallet, but by that point, we're too late. The guy's already showing Jake the magic trick, and he should not be a magician. So you know those magic kits that you might have gotten when you were younger, like 5 or 6 years old, that you get and you think they're so amazing to realize that literally people got them for you just so you'd shut up? The guy is showing us those tricks, but even worse. I mean, the guy comes up to us and is showing us the standard ball in a cup, and expects us to be absolutely amazed. Tell you what we're not. Feeling safe. Now Sam, Chris, and I really don't like that this is happening, so we go into the 7-Eleven pretty much just being like, he's gonna die, 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 he's gonna die. And because of all this ruckus, the 7-Eleven staff come out and ask if everything's okay. So, is this normal? Long story short, the guy actually asked Jake for money in order to show him more magic tricks, to which, no. We drag Jake out of there, get whatever we got at 7-Eleven, and when we leave, we kind of just walk by without talking. So we're walking back, everything seems great, nothing can go bad because that's how these stories work, right? We're going down the sidewalk, and then some guy comes out of the alleyway. He doesn't speak, but what he does concerns us. There's no easy way to describe it, so I'm just going to show you. Breaking the fourth wall for a second, I looked at back at the viewfinder, and my god, that looked so weird. So we're walking down the narrow sidewalk in the pitch black of night in Shady-Diego with a guy that comes up to us that looks like he's zombified. What do we think? This is when we're gonna die. This is the moment. We get into a defensive motion by pretty much just getting into one big blob of person and slowly walk by. Now the guy, we couldn't hear it before, but he's just whispering. No idea what he says because we're busy whispering too, begging that he won't murder us. Anyway, we were pretty sure that we were either going to be mugged, murdered, or both. So once we passed him, we pretty much just hightailed it out of there until we were in the hotel lobby. We left with just the simple intention of getting something to drink, and coming back, we realized that that was a terrible idea. If you want to hear another story about one of our terrible ideas, make sure to hit the I up in the right-hand corner. Other than that, make sure to leave your opinions on this topic down below. If you liked it, make sure to share your support. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I'm Tyler. Until next time, I'll see you around.